How can you say that there was absolutely not even one shred of irony?
I'm sweating so much that
you can't sweat this much and be ironic.
You can?
No.
No, I think the whole irony thing is there's a plague of irony just everywhere these days. People do everything ironically, and we really love polka, and we really love hip hop, and like, you know, as goofy as the whole thing is conceptually, we really get behind this 100%. So yeah, there's nothing ironic about anything that you saw up here. Obviously, it's goofy as hell. You know, there's a difference between goofiness and irony.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
We are the difference. We told the lie.
Yeah,
we are the lie.
Nikki, what's your muse?
My muse? Animals. Animals, other creatures. You know, looking at the natural world and trying to communicate with it, and you know, being aware of everything, and just keeping my feelers out there, and just being observant.
Can I just make a comment for both the poets that it's kind of nice to read poetry, but it needs to be spoken out loud, and especially by the authors. It just, the words just sing, and there's just such a beautiful flow to it. It's wonderful to listen to. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question for Nikki.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Milwaukee Molotov Marchers, the radical marching band here?
Yeah. It's a group that was started a couple of years ago in response to the Wisconsin uprising, and a group of people got together and wanted to have a creative way to protest. So they got together and they had created some songs and would go to protests and play them and just do stuff like that. So we're still together, but we haven't been playing that much lately. The last time we played was at the Day of the Dead parade. That was cool. It was a big parade on the south side. Yeah, I mean, we're still together, but we're having some internal issues right now. As it happens, you know, with all groups.
You guys got to get in the Racine holiday parade next year. Other questions?
Criminals, do you have a schedule of upcoming performances around somewhere?
This has been our last. We played in November. We played 5 shows, and I'm exhausted. And I'm a real jerk to begin with. Towards the end of the month, I got so exhausted. I was like, that's it, we're breaking up. And then I was like, no! Spade's like, no! And I'm like, okay, we won't break up. We'll play Bonk. And then, but then somebody else said we might be playing Dead Man's Carnival in February or March, possibly, up in Milwaukee. We're looking to get more stuff outside of the Milwaukee area because, you know, we think people might get tired of us. It's kind of, you put yourself in a corner when you do something really dramatically different from everyone else. And we're trying to just go places where people haven't heard it yet and might at least respond to it positively, or at least respond to it in general. We want people to buy our stuff. Any other questions?
It's just wonderful. I enjoy it immensely.
Oh,
just wonderful.
I saw a hand back there. Did I?
there was a hand.
Yeah, there was a hand.
Does buy-in mean perpetuation?
For us it does, because I don't have a real job, and I think Evan's the only one with a car right now, in the 3 of us, and it's a small echo.
That's why they keep me around.
Yeah. We were going to kick him out, but it turns out he plays the melodeon really good. And he's actually a better rapper than I am, so it's kind of like, we have to keep him in the band. But yeah, if anybody's interested, we have one track that's on Burdock 10 was the one that we got together for, and that's called Nachtwurst. And it kind of is it's almost like a thesis statement of the band. And we made that song, and then we decided that we were going to play live, and we needed more songs, so we started writing more, kind of. And so anything we can do to get more momentum, get us gas in the gas tank to get to the next spot. We basically need to get home tonight. Otherwise we're sleeping here.
you have copies of Burdock here, right?
Yeah, I have copies of Burdock, CD, Burdock 10, and some of the magazines.
Just Burdock, you just have Burdock 10 here?
Yeah, I think you're sitting on them actually.
Okay.
I think that's maybe a good place to conclude with a little capitalism right there.
Shameless self-promotion.
Again, things in the back for sale. There's a mailing list for Bonk in the back there also. Thank you so much to our performers for coming out tonight, and thank you all so much for coming out.
Thank you so much.